You're listening to the Good Sounds podcast, where we explore the history, science, and healing power of sound. I'm Lauren, and today I'm talking with Aman Shahi, Himalayan bowl expert, sound therapist, and teacher. He's the creator of the Swayambhu method, which has been taught to many therapists all around the world, including me. He's one of my teachers and mentors, and today we will be diving into all things Himalayan bowls, from how to choose them to how to play them and everything in between. Aman, thank you so much for your time.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste. To get started, it would be wonderful to hear about your story. How did you get involved with sound?
Maybe sound is in my blood or something like that. My uncle is my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So before I come to the singing bowl, I love to play music. So I was in a rock band. So like that. And when I, s- s- when I saw my uncle is playing the bowl, it draws me as well. So
Yeah.
he taught me some techniques about how to play with the singing bowl with like a different, from one bowl, how to create different sound.
Mm.
So it draws me a lot. So because I have a musical background and I love to create the sound from the singing bowl.
Yeah.
So it went like that. So that was like very young stage. I start
Mm.
playing the bowl. And also this is like my family business, selling the bowls to the foreigners like that.
Yeah.
So it went
But
like that.
what was his story? So you grew up around the sound bowls in Nepal. Did he have your uncle, did he have a sound bowls shop? Was he practicing as a sound therapist in Nepal already?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my uncle is the creator of the sound healing method, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So he traveled all around the world at that time, like the
Mm.
early 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm his nephew and a student.
Amazing. And so,
Yes.
did you experience personally a healing of some kind from the sound bowls from your uncle, or how did you decide you wanted to start using it as a healing modality?
Oh, yes. Like in a very young stage, like as you know, like teenager,
Mm.
mind is never stays in one place, always
Yeah.
jumping around here and there, like monkey mind.
Mm.
So when I received the sound bowl healing from my uncle, so it makes me very, very calm and focus on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that draws me also. So and I like to learn like more and more and more. As I said, like I love to play music, like a
Mm.
guitar, in a band like that. So always I like to create the new sound.
Yeah.
That is why. So it's more than 30 years now, and now I'm really working about like a chakra sound. So
Yeah.
chakra sound, ancient healing system, like seven ball, but each note have like different patterns. That is what I am creating now.
Mm.
Because of my like friends, like the classical group friends, Mr. Santosh Bhakta Shrestha and Mr. Navraj Guru on the tabla, Santosh is on the Ishraj. So we played together for
Mm.
many years, and
Yeah.
like still playing, and we have now a new, how you say, new band or something like that. It's not
Yeah.
new, but like we are creating something new from the singing bowl.
Yeah.
There
It's
is
a
like
new
raga,
style.
new style, yes, the
Mm.
raga and chakra, the healing sound, the raga and chakra.
Yeah.
We are creating that.
Can we take a step back, because I know the specific style that you use is slightly different to what many people have been taught. So many people are taught in the Vedic system. Can you briefly
Vedic system.
explain? Yes, can you briefly explain to me this traditional melodies, like the way that you lay out the bowls and the different notes, and how you learned this system? Because it is slightly different to other systems. Is that correct?
Well, the Vedic system and ancient healing system, it's all about like the musical category. In a
Mm-hmm.
Vedic system, for me, what I understand, the Vedic system is the formula of the music. That is like a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si.
Yeah.
So it contains like mostly when it comes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, that
Mm-hmm.
starts from the C to B,
Yes.
like seven notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. But that is not the complete. So in an ancient
Mm.
healing system, we are using the circle of fifth,
Yeah.
right? Circle of fifth, that is like we are using, uh, in the beginning, how we have to understand is sound is vibration. And for
Yeah.
me, uh, without vibration, there is no sound. The C note in the Vedic system they use for the root chakra energy. That is absolutely right. But for me, in a singing bowl itself have like multiple tones. So the copper gives like a lower tone and the tin gives the higher tone. When we choose the bowl, we always choose the lower tone bowl. So the
Yeah.
lower tone bowl comes from the copper. And on the same bowl, it sings to the higher note that is in a fifth. So in every instrument, what I understand, every instrument like the pure harmony tone is sings on the fifth. So C is the sound. To get the C sound, what is the lower tone? That will be the F. So F and C will be there in one bowl. That is a F bowl. F bowl, it will have a C tone as well. So
Yeah.
F and C, right? So how to use it? It has a long story. Make it short. So singing bowl itself have a circle, the circle of fifth harmony sound, and to heal the body, mind, and the soul. So especially our body is full of vibration, isn't it?
Hmm.
So if we use the vibration technique, then F is the root chakra for the C tone. So
Okay.
Vedic system is the formula of the music, and ancient healing system FCZDAEP, that is the medicine for our
Mm.
body, mind, and soul. So through that, we are using ancient healing system a lot.
And what was your first introduction to this? Was your uncle also using similar system? How have you changed this system yourself?
Actually, my uncle also using the same system.
Right.
FCZDAB, the ancient healing system. In the beginning, I have lots of like a curiosity. How does it work? Why the ancient healing system? It works for the body, mind, and the soul. So I
Mm.
study a lot. I study a lot about the music of like circle of fifth. How does it connect with our body, mind,
Mm.
and soul? So when I have like proof or when I'm very agree with it, then I start creating the sound the music using the sharp note as well. So when you
Yeah.
have to play the root chakra sound, so F ball in ancient healing system, that F ball is only one. But to
Mm.
give a energizing sound, a melodic sound, calming sound, the excitement sound, like from one ball we cannot. Even like they have multiple tones, but to create the sound for the root chakra, there must be something else. Then we start talking with like Mr. Santosh and Nauraj, like how to create the root chakra sound only for the root chakra. Then we start searching about the ragas and everything, and we found it. So we are creating like for everything, like for every chakra, for
Yeah.
there is a sound, there is a four stage of this like sound we can create. So we are working on it.
And the healing ragas, is that something that you've come up with yourself as well? Or is there existing information in historical texts, the examples of these particular melodies that you're playing?
The music itself, through the bolo, we create the sound. When
Mm.
we understand how to match the sound with each other, that creates the melody. And if that melody if we can play in a, rhythm, a
Mm.
different circle of rhythm, like the 16 beat, 8 beat, like 7, there are so many categories. That rhythm through the singing bowl is not easy to play all the like all the notes, but that is why I like to work with singing bowl a lot. I
Mm.
love to find all the sound which is matched with each other. For this, like the healing sound we create maybe before COVID, 6 7 years ago.
For people who can't imagine what this is like, how I would explain it would be it's like live sound journey with these. Are they Indian instruments? Indian instruments or Nepalese instruments? The tabla is kind of like a drum. The eraj, how would you describe them? Because when I saw you guys play the Healing Sounds band, it was the first time I had experienced anything like that, including those instruments. And if people can imagine the picture of you have, how many singing bowls do you have in front of you when you play?
Now,
When you play
it
with the
depends on
band?
like which more than 50 ball I play
Yeah,
in
so
a
this is
band.
something completely new. If people have to imagine there's 50 bowls, you are playing like the melodies,
Melodies.
these tunes which other people don't play, right? So I just want people to understand the picture.
Wow. Okay, maybe like
All ready to go.
sorry.
Yes. Amazing.
Maybe I flip the camera. Maybe I stand up for a while.
Yeah, show us. Whoa, that's amazing. What a setup. You basically sit in the middle and you have all of these bowls that you're playing in a beautiful melody that's crafted specifically for a certain chakra or a
Yes.
mantra. How do you find these bowls? Like, how do you find the bowls that work perfectly together, the ones that you want for a specific track that you guys are working on?
Well, so it is all about raga basis. Raga is a
Mm,
musical notes.
yeah,
It is all about the raga. Like there are many ragas. Raga Durga, only five note we play. But
mm,
the five note normally I use like a D major scale, D minor scale like that. So my singing bowl mostly I play in a D scale.
yeah,
And from the D scale, all the melodies, all the chakras we can play. There are specific nota which you cannot play. Like
yeah.
example, in a heart chakra melody, we only play five notes.
Which
That
are?
is in a like in a okay. Let's go with the C major scale, like in the C major pentatonic scale. So on that, like C, D, F, G, A,
Mm,
and the C. So C to C, it will change the octave. But only the five note when we play that, it is the pattern of the heart chakra.
yeah,
There is like a 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Like C, D, F, G, A. This is the pattern of, if you go with like a C as a do, so that makes only the five note. And what I use is like from C, very big bowl to very small. That is in a octave like 1 to octave 6.
yeah.
That makes like 20 ball already.
So it's just same note, different sizes.
Different sizes. Absolutely. So that is why like Rag Durga or that is work with the heart chakra energy,
Mm,
right? And Hamsadoni, also the five note, it works with the root chakra energy. Malkons, Malkons means like for the solar plexus energy. There is a raga, it works for the chakras as
mm,
well. That is not from us. That is very, very ancient healing system.
yeah,
It's a very, very ancient healing system. People are forgetting about it. These are like, as I say, like it's a very ancient healing system. It is not
mm,
like entertainment music, like pop, rock, something like that. These are the
yeah.
classical music. So through the classical music, through this ragas pattern, we can heal our all the chakra energies. So that is
Mm,
why it's for uh, uh, through the singing bowl we do healing art, healing work. I guess for me or for in this whole world, so I'm working with the ragas in a singing bowl.
mm,
Through this, like I wanna give some knowledge, what I
yeah.
practice, what I do, to the world. And Santosh is like a very, very good on like a classical music. His whole life,
Mm-hmm.
he spent his life in a classical music as well. Mr. Naurasa, one of the best tabla player in the Kathmandu Valley or in whole Nepal. And Santosh is the one and only one Isras player in Nepal. So I'm very lucky to have those friends. Like I grow up with them in a musical field, very helpful. We want to give something new. which is already done in the very past. I mean, like in ancient time.
Yeah,
It's
bringing it
amazing.
back. I can't wait to see what happens with this, and we'll make sure we share the links to your new album. I know you guys are working on some new music as well, so that's very
Yes.
exciting.
With the mantras also, with the healing sound. Yeah, we are working on it. Very soon
Great.
you will listen. And you are there
Yeah, I can't wait.
to put everything.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it myself. So, taking a step back to your one-to-ones, when you first meet a client or someone comes to you with a problem, what do you look for in that moment to help guide you?
All right. Okay. So people come here to have some stress relief or to heal the energy like that. So normally when they come, so there is some rules and regulation to work with it. Yeah, that means like I need to diagnose what is the problem inside their
Mhm.
energy level. So through the aura cleansing pattern, so I can feel which energy is blocked or which one is working, which one is the working slow. These kind of things I always study in the beginning. After that, then my
Mhm.
job is to remove the negative energy from their chakra systems. Everyone is different. Everyone is different. So even like one person come time to time, right? So every time they come, my playing pattern of the singing bowl will be different because I just
Yeah,
don't play the ball. I want to read the energy. There is an intensity of playing the ball, low, medium, high. So and there is a rhythm also. So a rhythm of 4 gathers the energy. Rhythm of 3 removes the negative energy. Rhythm of 2 is it brings back like the positive energy. So these are the things like we have to understand when we play the sound healing.
I know that you like to use the gongs as well in your
Oh
one-to-one
yes.
sessions. Tell me about how that looks.
The gongs. So I use like several different sizes of the gong.
Amazing.
The gong is the metal plate. Also,
Mm,
it creates like many different sounds, right? So especially I play the gong also in the rhythm. The circle of 16, 7, 9, 10, the 4. So it
mm,
goes like that. Multiple tones. Like gong brings you, how you say, like it gathers the energy a lot. It has a very powerful sound. So if you understand, if you know how to use them properly, wow, one gong can remove all the negative energy.
mm.
It has like a very spooky sound as well. But even like the higher tone, the spooky sound, if you know how to control the volume, that
Mm.
makes different.
And did you teach yourself how to play the gong? At what point did you decide I want to start using the gong in my personal practice?
Oh yes, absolutely. I saw like this kind of gongs, like the big bands, rock bands. Also, they are using the big gongs, bells as well. The Pink Floyd, AC/DC. Oh yes, absolutely, awesome. So it's a metal plate, and then,
Yeah,
when it arrives in Kathmandu Valley, the gong, the first strike, blows my mind.
yeah,
And uh, let's try this gong. So I practiced with the gong alone in the beginning. In the beginning, I really didn't like it, honestly. But
yeah,
slowly, when I understand about the tapping, the rhythm, this and that, now it is one of my favorite part. When I do the sound healing,
yeah,
I must use the gong. Also in the
yeah. It's
beginning of
amazing to listen to. It's so
music, yeah.
intense.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm loving it.
And are gongs also made in Kathmandu?
It comes from many places, also from India,
Mm,
from China. Nowadays, the many gongs from China. It comes to Nepal, or
mm.
really very good sounding one. Okay, so what I do is I go myself, choose the gong. Like in hundreds of gong, maybe I choose 3 or 4. It's annoying,
Yeah.
but
And
I
where did
really
you get
like
these
to have
gongs
like good
from
sound.
behind you?
Nepal, Nepal.
Nepal. Yeah. And
Yeah.
are you selling gongs now as well at the shop? I think
Yes.
so.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we do.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about the Singing Bowl Center as well and
Oh,
how
yes.
how did that even start?
Hmm. Yeah, please. Okay, so 2005, I start bringing the stuff, the handicraft stuff from Kathmandu Valley to sell
Mm,
that product, the handicraft product in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. Uh,
mm,
it was very good moment. And in 2007, I came to like Chiang Mai. And 2007, I got opportunity to play the singing bowl in a university. It is Payap University. That is
yeah.
in like Phitsanulok province.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me like think like why shouldn't I open something here, like maybe business or the healing.
Yeah.
2009 I start my shop, the Singing Bowl Center, a Tibetan Singing Bowl Center.
Yeah.
From that I'm
Wow.
stuck here.
Yeah. It's a good
From
place to
that
be
moment
stuck,
I'm stuck
right?
here.
How does it compare Chiang Mai to Nepal?
Chiang Mai is super good place. Kathmandu is my hometown, hot place. But this one is here. I feel my second home with very relaxed. And
Mm,
I used to go like a twice a year, and I stay there like a 2 months, 1.5 months like that, hunting the ball, collecting the sound ball and everything like that to stay with family, enjoying. Mostly I stay in Chiang Mai Valley.
yeah. But when you say hunting the bowls, what does that look like? I know, for example, for me and a lot of people, when you want to buy a set, it's a big commitment. How do people choose the bowls, or how should they choose the bowls? And what are some common um, myths or scams that people should be aware of?
Well, there are many different varieties, kinds of the singing bowl. It is like very good business, like everyone is doing. But for me,
Hmm.
it's not only the business. I work with the sound. I work with
Yeah.
the not only with the metal bowl. I work with the sound, which has to be like very good, long to like medium sustain bowl. So it depends on what I play, right? For me to
Mm,
choose the bowl, that is some somehow like I have like passion about it. I really need like a good sounding bowl. There are some cheap bowl,
yeah.
like factory made bowl also, even handmade bowl also cheaper one, cheaper version
Mm,
to like very expensive one. And the old bowl,
yeah.
antique bowl is there. There are so many different varieties of bowls. Yes.
But how do people, for example, let's say I'm in Chiang Mai, I'm looking at your shop. Like what is the difference between if I'm looking at a handmade bowl, a good quality handmade bowl, and a factory made bowl? What do I see with my own eyes that I can tell, okay, this is not a good one. This is the one I want to buy. I can tell the quality. Like for someone who is new, maybe they want to buy their first set. What do you say to people?
Well, what are you looking for? The first thing. What kind of sound are you looking for? It can be come from with like a machine made bowl also. The first thing,
Yeah.
the what sound makes your ear comfortable. When you listen the sound and it makes your mind, your body, your soul relax, that will be yours, no matter what kind of bowl is there. The first thing.
Mm,
So if you want to choose the sound you like, not what I say. You have to believe
yeah.
in yourself. You have to take a deep breath. You need to take your mind relax. Oh, this ball is looks very good. This ball is looks ugly, but the sound is very good from the ugly ball. But sound is not correct. What I want from the like a very good looking ball. What would you choose? It depends on you.
Mm,
My job
yeah.
is to make you comfortable with the sound, not by the look. The first thing in
Yeah.
my store. What I do when I go to Kathmandu Valley, I in Kathmandu like there are thousands of shops. So I don't go every shop because some particular shops, particular place where I feel comfortable, I can spend my whole day or 3 to 4 like continuously. Also, I can stay there. They always welcome me in a piles of singing
Mm, I
bowls.
bet.
Sometimes like I choose only 10 or 15, right?
Yeah.
Because the way I want to have a sound, if it is not there, why should I get it? Instead of
Mm,
paying the regular price, I will pay a little bit extra. Why not?
mm,
But I need my
yeah.
sound. I need the ball, the right correct ball. So I suggest wherever you go, I suggest my students, friends like that. So you don't need to buy from me sometime.
Mm,
Wherever you go, whenever you feel the right ball to you, get it from there. The ball
mm,
that makes you calm, energized, happy. Yes, that heals you, that will be yours. And about choosing the ball for the set, especially what I go with is it has to be in a melodic way.
yeah.
No matter in a Vedic system or ancient healing system. So whenever I go to Kathmandu Valley, so I choose the set by myself. And
Mm,
one thing we have to understand, there is a G ball, hundreds of G ball, which work for the solar plexus. Each and every ball is different. You can get similar sound, but not the same. So first
yeah.
thing, I choose one ball. Then from that ball, I match another ball to make a set. It takes time,
Mm,
but that is what I
yeah.
like to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for people just getting started out, what's the minimum set you would recommend? Like, what if you want to be a sound therapist? What's the minimum amount of bowls that you need for a good session? Would you say?
In the beginning, get one ball, be a master on it. Then after,
Mm,
you can choose the set or choose the ball, how many ball you want to go play with it. So you can play one ball, two ball, three ball. So three ball especially for brainwave balancing.
mm,
Five ball is for aura cleansing, and seven ball. When you have seven ball, so it is a one complete set for the healing session. But I use 18 ball.
yeah, that's a level up. I want to
Yes,
work towards that.
absolutely. Start with one, then three. All right. So what I like to say, before you heal others, heal yourself. This is not only
Yeah.
about playing the ball. This is about
Mm,
playing the sound. That makes
yeah.
different. Need to. So if you are healing with the ball and if you don't know how to play properly, and if you don't know how to heal yourself, the question is there: how do you heal others?
Yes.
That
I agree.
means without practice, nothing comes.
And so, speaking more about the placements, can you talk a little bit about the placement of specific bowls and notes in your method that you teach?
Specific notes. So for the chakra energy, so there are seven different energies, seven different bola we are using. But from the
Hmm.
set, if you have a complete set, then you can play root chakra energy only for the root chakra energy hours and hours also. So there is a specific note for that to play the root chakra sound. As I
Hmm.
say, Hamsadoni, you can use only different notes. How many octaves do you want to use it? It depends. The five notes, four octave,
Mm,
like if four complete octave, 20 ball you have to play. That is really very good for sound bar. Yes. Sound bar,
mm,
concerts, like that. It goes. So root chakra, like sacral chakra, the whole complete seven note you have to play, including one sharp note. It goes
yeah.
like that. There is a pattern. There is a music category. That is why the raga is so very different. So I carry
Mm,
the raga basis. So for every chakra energy, there is a specific raga we are using it. And every raga have different notes.
mm.
Very soon, maybe we will write about it in a book, next edition.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear more about with the Swayambhu method because I think I don't know if you feel comfortable sharing, the placement of the bowls and the specific notes in the way that they relate to the healing. For example, you have the crown chakra, the throat chakra, how you place the bowls around people's bodies and to share a little bit about what that looks like and why that's set up how it is.
Wow. This is the book I have, right?
Yes.
All right. So here, in an ancient healing system, this is the setup we do. As I mentioned you, like a Vedic system and ancient healing system. So Vedic system is a formula of the sound. So ancient healing
Mm,
system is the medicine. And what we understand is without vibration, there is no sound. In very
mm,
simple way, sound is the vibration. The whole body, the whole universe is with the vibration. If there is no vibration, it's gone, it's done. So to get the C sound in a circle of fifth, the F is the lower tone to get the C sound. So also in a singing bowl, it has multiple tones, but major tone is low and high. That is F bowl. If the F bowl have C tone, that is pure harmony sound. Like this it goes.
mm,
So to create the medicine, so the formula is in a circle of fifth. To create the C sound, F is the lower tone. So that is the formula we use for all the energy. That is why. So when you have F, so from F, lower tone bowl is the C sound already here, and that C sound we put
mm.
on the sacral chakra. These are the formula. From C
Yeah.
bowl, in a C bowl, there is a G tone, and that G tone we put in the lower for the solar plexus and the lower G tone bowl. And G is the
Mm-hmm.
biggest one here. So these are the formula.
Yeah.
So G, D, A, E, and B. This is all about like the circle. Yeah. So this is how we use the circle of fifth. Yeah.
If people are interested in learning more about this, where can they buy your book? Where can they join your next courses? How do people reach out to you, Aman?
Normally I don't do advertisement. It's all like mouth to mouth,
Yeah.
right? So it is going like that. So now finally the website is coming. So my website
Mm-hmm.
is like THS Sound, the healing sound Thailand.com. You can go there and you can book the space. You can see the information.
Perfect. And
Yes.
can you talk a little bit more maybe about what your courses are like how you
Okay.
teach this to people? I mean, you've been teaching for how many years? 30 years now?
20.
20 years.
I'm playing with singing for more than 30 years, but teaching
Mm,
is around 20 years now.
amazing.
20 years plus.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the course. Like how do
Okay.
you structure everything?
Especially my teaching the best on one sound healing. And in one on
Mm,
one sound healing, there are so many categories. So
mm,
about when you understand about the frame, how to work with singing bowl. Yes. So in a 1 hour session or 2 hour session, you can learn in 3 days intensive course. You will learn so many different techniques with the
mm,
science, the science behind it, the reason behind
yeah.
it, why we use chakra. What is chakra? So we need to understand about the chakra energies and the chakra function. How does they
Mm,
work? So with what it is unbalanced and how to balance it. So we need to understand this kind of stuff, right? So it will take three consecutive days, like three intensive. I only teach intensive course. There is no basic, no
yeah.
nothing. So that for the advanced, like we have to practice to be a master through the practice. What I understand, what I
Mm,
believe. So through the
yeah.
practice, we can be a master, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
so 3 days course available here in Chiang Mai in a Tibetan Singing Bowls Center. And these are the briefs. I think you have the book also.
Yes, I have it.
The history about the bowl, mechanics of the bowl, a singing bowl sound healing tools and the lessons. 3 days course is available here.
Mm,
And inside the
awesome.
so there are so many techniques we can use to heal
Yeah,
people.
for sure. And I think a lot of sound healing courses, you know, it's great to get the basics, but I know you also teach in a way that is very in depth. For example, hitting the bowl. There's like so many different ways to just hit a bowl. Same with the tincture. You know, how
Yes,
to do the movements is very specific. Yeah, when I come back to Chiang Mai in May, I'll definitely hit you up for some more training.
always welcome.
Thank you, Aman. I have One final question I wanted to ask you,
Yes,
which
please.
is, do you have any stories of particularly memorable transformations, whether it's a client, a friend? Have you seen any real memorable experiences where people have changed through the power of sound?
Yes, absolutely. I have like many, not only one or two, many. One of my big achievement, or how you say, like, but memorable things are the cancer patients.
Mm,
So the cancer patients came to the sound healing. So I didn't know like she had a cancer, right, in the beginning. But through the sound, what I do the healing things. I am not a healer. The first thing. I do the healing thing. I can show you the healing path, healing way. So the cancer patients, so she was told like from the doctor or from somewhere like cannot live more than 2 years, but she lived
mm,
up to 8 years.
mm.
So using the sound and using the medication from the doctor. So which she had to do, right? But what I like to say is one more thing. If you believe in yourself, I can fight with it. You will.
Yeah.
The mind is
Mm.
your doctor first. So if
Yeah.
you see how
Mindset.
your mind works, that is meditation. And through the meditation, when you know like how your mind works, that is medicine. And the sound
Mm,
that is inside you, when your inner voice talks with you, that is healing. So for me, like uh, know yourself, that helps a lot. And
mhm.
through the meditation of the sound, it will always work, right? So there are so many things, even like deaf people, blind people, like disabled people, they can, like deaf people, they cannot hear, but they can feel the vibration. That is why singing bowl
Wow.
have like the vibration, like very powerful. It is
Mm.
very, very powerful. I saw people who cannot hear, who cannot move. Also, they can smile from deep inside. That is because of the bowl.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time, Aman.
So for me, when there is nothing to do, play the sound. Namaste. Thank you.